Hi, and welcome to the part of the website that deals with the Demiurge, Archons, Admixture, and Satan, making distinguishing ideas and concepts in order to grasp the full range of light and dark in the world as we know it in creation. So, what I want to start to say is honor Tal Malachi's words by saying that dialogues on the Demiurge and Archons are common in Gnostic Christianity. The Demiurge may be translated as false god, false creator, or half-maker. In the Sophian tradition, which we have adopted many beliefs here in the Pentecostal Gnostic communion of Christ divinization, it's understood as the principle of cosmic ignorance. Archon literally means ruler and indicates spiritual forces bound to cosmic ignorance, the dominion of the Demiurge. Thus, the Demiurge is the chief of the Archons, who fundamentally represent cosmic forces of admixture, a mix between dark and light. Hence, spiritual forces that are neither pure nor titanic in nature, having, just like the yin and yang symbol, both are contained within a whole. We have, just like the weeds in the parable of the weeds and the wheat. We can't pull out the weeds because we have darkness in us. Okay, point number one. The difference between Satan and the Demiurge, according to Sophian teachings, which we adopt, as I've said, Satan is not the Demiurge, but rather is a shadow of the Demiurge. Satan literally means adversary, obstacle, or opponent in Hebrew. It is also called Samael, the poison of God. Satan is associated with the evil inclination in creatures, specifically the evil inclination in human beings, and with the angel of death, rather than anything external to us. Satan represents a dualistic state of consciousness produced by cosmic ignorance. And specifically is a personification of the desire to receive for self alone in selfishness or self-grasping, and the blamer or judge that is in us, whether the blamer of ourselves, others, or outward circumstances. Okay. Thus, Satan is not that which stalks out there, but is the product of ignorance in us in the dualistic state of consciousness to which it gives rise. Again, dualistic consciousness is this whole idea that there's me and another versus being in oneness with God. So if we're not in oneness with God, we have the potentiality for, because of separation, for there to be evil, or for there to be admixed energy, or these archons, or these negative archetypes that exist in our unconscious and in the collective unconscious. You can, if you don't know anything about the collective unconscious, research Carl Jung about that. But the Demiurge is this mass, illusionary, elusive, fearful, separative, dualistic entity that is also associated with the ego. So it's kind of a collective ego. And we personally, through the collective unconscious, project it outwards into the world. Okay?